is equally powerful. It's by putting on, a simple headset, we're able to teleport ourselves to another place in the world or to imaginary worlds. And not only that, we're able to not just teleport ourselves, but we're able to time travel as well. We can go back and visit ancient Rome, or we can move forward in time and walk around our prospective house that hasn't even been built yet. And so, the premise is very powerful. And the next, and actually, virtual reality does deliver upon that. It's the technology that's shipping today in the form of the Oculus Rift or the HTC Vive. All it takes is one experience in it to understand how revolutionary it really is. So we're fortunate enough over here, we've got an HTC Vive all set up, and I encourage everyone to come give it a try sometime this weekend. I think we're going to have a sign-up form so you can sign up for a specific time. Hopefully there's going to be plenty of chance for you to try it. Because you do truly have this experience where you put this thing on your head, and at first it might take a little getting used to, but very quickly you find yourself truly believing that you're somewhere else. You feel as if you are present in a different place. And it's an incredibly powerful, visceral type of feeling. And it so far exceeds that first experience that I had with mobile phones. Even being an early adopter, somebody who loved technology and just knew they wanted to be a part of it. When you picked up those devices and tried to use them back then, it was like, yeah, this is kind of cool. But this is so amazingly different. So, that is the real reason that I am so very excited. It's the reason that so much of Silicon Valley is so excited, because they're now seeing that this idea of presence is very, very powerful. So this presence, this idea of presence, basically it's taken a long time to get the technology caught up to what it needs to be to deliver this. For this presence to really work, you need a very wide field of view. You need to be able to see everything. You need good resolution in there. You need to have, there's all sorts of technical things like pixel persistence so you don't get blurry motion. There's being able to get very low latency on head tracking. So as you move your head around, the image really just stays with you, so that you don't, that's one of the leading causes of nausea, the seasickness that some people do previously were getting in virtual reality. But now the technology is catching up to allow it to work in a really fantastic way. So what is happening is that feeling of presence is much easier to obtain in these high-end devices, the Oculus Rift and the HTC Vive. But you can flip to the next. The real future of virtual reality, I believe, and most people believe, is really on the mobile side. Because at the end of the day, an HTC Vive or an Oculus Rift costs $800, plus another $1,500 minimum for a computer powerful enough. So really, it's an experience that only the very wealthy can afford. But by putting it into mobile components, by making it available to anybody that has a mobile phone, that is where the real opportunity lies in the next couple of years. And while the experience that you can get today with today's cardboard or Samsung gear, it's not anywhere near as amazing as these other devices. You've got to remember that it is, just like those phones I was showing you. It is very early days, but it's going to be, because it's being cranked out with parts in the billions, it's going to be evolving much, much faster. So, what we've been doing at EGO. So EGO is, we've been around for 5 years now, working on a vision that says we want to be able to let any developer take our core platform, which you can call it a map platform, because what we do is we build maps of the world, and we put them inside a video game engine. And with that video game engine, the rendering capabilities that we have within that allow that map of the world to be viewed inside a virtual reality. And so, unfortunately, because I've had to switch my computers and such, I don't have the videos, nor can I pull out the iPad to demonstrate the EGO platform. So what we'll do is we'll certainly, over in the VR room, we'll be talking much more in depth about what it is we're doing with virtual reality. Yeah, that's not a video. I thought that might be. But in any case, the idea is that with this virtual world, developers are able to create these experiences of place. So we think that the virtual, actually, if you can go to then skip ahead to the final slide. So virtual reality, first and foremost in everybody's mind, is a gaming platform. It's something that the gamers are going to be able to have even more immersive experiences and be able to do really cool things. But we think that the most powerful parts of virtual reality are in solving real-world problems. There's just such an amazing array of different things that are going to be able to be done so much easier with virtual reality and augmented reality. I've been saying virtual reality, but of course I think a lot of you understand that there's also this concept of augmented reality, more like the Google Glass being one of the first candidates, but now you've got the Microsoft HoloLens and the Meta 2, where the world just gets marked up. It gets additional information placed upon it. And so it's the combination of these two technologies that is going to be really, really powerful. And even within the world of just entertainment and keeping people amused and entertained, we think that the ability to just put yourself anywhere in the world and be able to explore the world and connect with people in a social way within that place is going to be very, very powerful. And that's why I think it's really, really, I'm very excited to be here in Pakistan talking about this, because I see such amazing opportunities for virtual reality to let us all experience, put ourselves in other shoes that we might not ever have a chance to do.